Go ahead and record. Aloha, everybody from Maui. It's October 6th, and this is our Monday team meeting, and I'm going ahead and we'll call it a mastermind. I'm going ahead and recording it. I'm on a cleanse day, and this is my third dose today, and I'm feeling great, and I'm having success on it today because one, I really set myself up for success. I did a lot of really good shake days and eating days leading up to it. And I mentally prepared a couple of days ahead of time, and I made sure I had everything I needed so that I could have success. And it's my first cleanse day since being out of commission for 8 weeks with the flu and all of the recovery. And so I feel so grateful and excited. And that's why I want to encourage everybody to be drinking the Cleanse for Life. Liz and I were just talking about the importance of finding the way that it works, whether it's a daily cleanse. I drink it in the morning. I like to mix it with Ionix and Zango. Oh my God, with water. It tastes delicious. You're getting that antioxidant rush from the mangosteen too, and the phytonutrients, which are so important for our heart health and our immune health. And it tastes great. So that's how I have it in the morning. And then sometimes if I feel I need more, I'll have it again at night. But I know Liz was saying that Albert, her husband, was enjoying it in the evening. So it's whatever works. But if you get at least one dose in every day, that's called everyday cleansing. And if you do a 1 or 2 day cleanse with support, you will benefit a lot. So I like the berry. Sometimes I get the peach to mix it up, but whatever you like, make it work. So we can have a recording all on the cleanse sometime. And if you have questions, be sure and show up Monday or Wednesday, 5:30 Pacific, get your questions answered, get the support. Liz is in California. I'm in Maui. We have people all over, and we do a lot of training to help you level up so that you can have more joyful experiences, more joyful energy around money and around feeling good. And if you're not in our Art of Living Joyfully community on Facebook, I really highly encourage you to join it, check it out, and invite anybody that you know that's looking for more solutions. And you can tag them on certain posts. You can search in the group for certain things that you're dealing with, but we really would appreciate it if you would check it out, because the more of us in the community, the like-minded community, the big dreamers and the people with vision and the people who want to level up, the more energy brings to the whole community. And right now, I just shared something in the community about how Dr. Hyman said the studies are showing that loneliness and isolation, they're a killer. They're like one of the leading causes for disease. And so I just really want us to build the community. So anyway, Liz, welcome. And
thank you.
We were just saying it was just the two of us today, but that's okay because I have some things to talk about. Before I do, did you want to ask any questions or say anything, Liz?
No, just around that whole piece of cleansing, how important it is for us to actually be doing the cleanse. It's not like other cleansers that you spend all day in the bathroom. This is something that we need at a cellular level. We need to be able to detoxify our system. For me, especially having had recent dental work and I have periodontal issues, I'm doing my cleansers, I'm doing my collagen to regrow the gum and the tissue that has been lost. I'm taking the NAD for the telomeres in the hope that the anti-inflammatory, it'll get the root cause as well.
I want to pause you right there just so that we stay on topic on the NAD. One thing I was thinking about it is there's a lot of talk about NAD plus and NAD. You see it a lot now being advertised. And so I've been taking it since it came out and I love it. But what I realize is it's called NAD Recharge. And if you go to isagenixhealth.net and type in NAD in the search and go to the podcast with Dr. Gumphrey, it's amazing what we can learn because it's beyond, it's not that we're taking NAD telomeres. We're taking something that has been, it's all based, that's been designed to recharge our natural NAD, which is what I like about our system so much, is that it acknowledges that we have what we need. And we've been given this amazing vehicle, but as we age, we lose collagen, we lose NAD, we stop making some of these things like we were when we were young. And you're so wise to be on the collagen for your teeth because it's just totally helped my teeth, gums, and hair. But for the NAD, I want to encourage anybody who's listening and curious about NAD, because she's so spot on. It's so important to look and understand telomeres and how we lengthen them and all of that. And if you listen to her, she's saying that she really likes it, but go listen to what the product is so you understand why it's unique and why it's different. So what we'll do is isogenicshealth.net NAD. So go ahead. I didn't want to interrupt you, but I wanted them to understand the product and really get to know it, because I'm still learning about it in comparison to what I'm seeing out there being advertised.
Yeah, me also. But yeah, you know, I mean, it's important. You know, as you said, we have a lot of supplements, but you know, sometimes it's price point, and we have to choose what is right for our current situation. So yeah, definitely for me, these are the things that I need to get in order currently. You know, the rest of me is pretty good. I'm about to head back up to the snow, hopefully by Thanksgiving.
And of course, the protein, because you understand the value of protein.
Oh, the value of the protein.
System. So yeah, I get it. And we all do that. And that's the beautiful part of being able to earn income from sharing these products, because I take everything. You wouldn't believe it. I mean, from morning to night, I love it. And I started out that way with really looking at what was the most important. And now I realize that there's so many things that can replace, like my vitamin C and all of it. So it just goes on and on. But what I really wanted to talk about for the team or for people listening right now is that so many people out there are complaining that they don't have enough money, or it's too expensive, or they can't do what they want to do, or they're spending a lot of money on their business, but they're not getting their results, and they can't understand why they're stuck. And so that's part of the reason why I created the Joyful Reset, because a lot of times when those things are happening and we're in that hustle and bustle, we lose our sense of joy, right? And there's really something important to understand. If it isn't fun, don't be doing it. People don't want another business. They don't want another job. They don't want anything that feels overwhelming, overburdening, or something they have to step out of their comfort zone. Now, we know to be successful in life, we have to step out of our comfort zone. That's a given. But we want to choose with intention where we're stepping so that we're getting the results that we want. And so for us, those of us that have had an experience, like you heard Liz said she's had an experience, I've had a tremendous experience and could spend a whole half an hour just talking about my experience. But we can take that experience and invite others to take a look, because people are looking. If you search, what are people looking for? They're looking for better sleep, better energy, to have more fun, to have more time, and to have more money to enjoy all those things. And they're looking for what we have. So the important part is to understand, to get the message out, why someone should come talk to you. And there's a myriad of reasons that we could tell you why isogenics, right? And for me, it's the science, it's the results, it's the results I've had, it's all of that good stuff. But beyond that, there's a lot of people selling isogenics. So it's very important, or selling another product. It's very important, and it's getting more and more crowded. So it's very important to understand why you're here. Why you're here. Are you just here to learn about the products and the cleansing and feel really good? Or do you want to have your experience and make a difference with others by sharing it? And so there's a key difference there. And they can easily be interchanged and at different seasons be moving in and out. But for most part, what I have found is people want to take more products and they need more money to do that. So like what Liz just shared, the way to do that is the first and foremost to understand why and to set your intention. And you can take that, and by looking at what's important to you, the values that that matter to you. Do you want more time freedom? Do you want more time with your family? Do you just need a little cushion so that things are a little easier and you can have more fun? Do you need more friends? So you have to look and identify those things, and then talk about how you're different with those things. So, you know, and how you can then attract those people like you that have these qualities, so that you're not bringing and dragging people that don't want these things, right? They're just not in that place yet.
Yeah.
But most people do when they understand and hear it correctly from you, which comes out in alignment when you share from intention and understanding.
Mm.
And when that aligns, then you know how to invite. So when you're talking to somebody and you're out there and about and you're hearing in a conversation a certain thing, like, for example, I was on with this lady who was talking over and over how she had no energy and how stuck she was and how overwhelmed she was and how tired she was. And so I said, well, listen, if you would like to have more energy, to feel better and to feel less stuck, I can work with you. I can help you. I've helped other people do that. I have an awesome clinically validated system, but you're going to get to work with me, someone who has felt all those ways, and I can walk with you and help you get success. Would you like to talk more about that? Right? So I'm not just shoving it down their throat, but I'm sharing before and me a little and asking my ask, which is, would you like to have a conversation to see if it's a good fit? If they say no, then that's not the conversation I want to have, but it's probably not right now. And if you circle back, there's all kinds of ways to incorporate a no and turn it into a no is not now. But if you don't know your unique identifier and you don't know your why and you're not in alignment, all the rest of the stuff is not going to happen. And then the last thing is you have to know where to invite them to. So if you don't have either, the people used to call them a funnel, but that's got such a negative connotation. It can be a one pager. It can be a Google Doc form, which is basically free. It could be a free little page you set up through GoDaddy. It can be a Canva document, but something that you can send them to or invite them to, because you're not inviting them to your house. You're inviting them to what you have to offer them. And then that takes it to the next step, which could be that phone call or inviting them to the group. But if you take it in steps and push people through, not push, but encourage people to move through that system, it will help you close more sales. And when I say you, I mean anybody who's listening, because I have a lot of people who will listen to this after. Erica's one of them. She's doing such a great job. She just cycled a whole bunch of times because she had held volume and she hadn't shared in a while. So this can be people that have had shared before and are resharing, people who have never shared, people who are sharing and not getting results, whatever they need. If you follow that, identify your unique identifier, attach it to your why and your values, and then go out and invite them somewhere, whether it's the isamovie.com is very good. So figure that out. And then if you're new on here too, and you're listening, I mean, Liz knows these things, but if you don't have like Navina, if you don't have your site yet, you want to get your site, your website, and know where to share people and how to share what you have. And so if people know that you have a store and it's open 24/7, people can shop late at night, early in the morning, and they're shopping for what you have. And when they buy from us, you can trust they're buying something with such great integrity and no compromise that's going to help them with a money back guarantee. So you're inviting people and sharing with such authenticity, integrity, and energy. And you bring that to the invite, I promise you, it will continue to grow. And it's never in the time frame that we think of, because there's all these things that we have to get out of the way so that we can shine our light to attract that right person. But if you don't know who you're looking for and why, you're not going to be able to click the dots. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. Was really, I've been doing a lot of classes and workshops on how to get your message out there, how to brand yourself, because in this network marketing arena, which network marketing is, everybody knows me. I love it. I'm a network marketing professional. I've been doing it since I can remember driving around with my mom at 15 selling Shackley. So I love the industry. And I have looked and searched, and I know that what we have with Isagenix is just by far the best, but you have to follow a system. And that system includes what I'm talking about, which is starting to build that unique identifier, sharing it in a way that attracts people that are looking for what you have. And if you don't know what it is, ask ChatGPT. Ask ChatGPT and get it familiar with who you are. It will help brand you. I just spent some time doing my whole thing that I'm doing as a giveaway, because if you have something like an offer, I don't care what it is, if you have something you're giving away, which could just be time with you, 15 minutes with you, whatever works. And that's always one with me, but I'm always looking for new things. So what I did was I started with my whole Joyful Reset Foundation, which just is certain principles that are addressed before I can do anything when I work with someone, because if you don't have these down, you can't move forward. And then I did this affirmation library, and this is to actually clean up people's words that are saying something like, you know, they wake up and they are talking immediately badly. I give them things to say that are much more empowering. And then I also have a daily evening and morning gratitude practice that they can print out and use. And this will help to clean up the thinking, build the foundation so they can do better when they go out to share, because this isn't rocket science. This is just being who you are, doing what you do. So some of you already have jobs and passionate careers that you have. You're doing your thing, but this is something that you can be doing because you're already taking care of yourself. You already want to feel empowered. You already want to look more beautiful. You want to have more energy. Why not get paid
to do it?
So it makes total sense to me. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. And hopefully people will have stayed on and listened, and I was, you know, energetic. But I just tell people, don't forget about your dreams. Don't get so bogged down in the daily grind that your dreams go by the wayside. And so Isogenics is a vehicle to help drive you to your dreams. So that's all. And if you come on Mondays and Wednesdays, we're going to answer questions, talk about what you're dealing with, and help you grow. And if you bring people with you that are interested in the same things you're interested in, it's going to be more fun. So when you're skiing, Liz isn't a ski teacher, a ski instructor, you're going to be meeting people and other instructors. I would be talking to the other people that work there too, that, you know, isn't it great? I can do this, but I can also have an online income. I love it. You know, if you ever want to know anything about it, let me know. I mean, there's no reason why we can't share what we're passionate about, but if you don't know what it is, you can't share it.
Yep. And also the flip side of that is, you know, people are in jobs, right? And nothing is fait accompli. Nothing is certain in this life. So many people go to work and think, yay, I've got this wonderful job. And, you know, they're loyal and they stick at it for, you know, years. And you know what? When the crunch time comes and they lose that job, do you think they're missed? No. It's like, who? Who are you? So everybody needs to have a contingency. They need an exit strategy because nothing is for sure in this world. And, you know, we're living in uncertain times now. I mean, I've been down that track, and quite frankly, I want to be my boss. I want to be the CEO of my life, and I want to be in control of my destiny. And I don't want any bugger to steal my dreams.
Okay, so that chief energy officer all starts with your energy and your vision, and to go grab some people and say, come along for the ride, and bring them to one of these talks and let me share and let other people share, because we grow the community. Community is where it's at. Community is better than corporate, right? There's more loyalty, there's more integrity, there's more transparency. So we're building a community. So think of it that way. Invite people. I love the idea of the book club. We're still working on that energy bus, but the positive attitude. And I'm going to also put these recordings in our group on Facebook. So if you're in there and you haven't engaged for a while, or if you'd like to come see what this is about, come join us. We meet Monday and Wednesday for 30 minutes. Whoever shows up gets the benefit of it live, but it will be recorded. And I hope that you'll take the time and share in the comments any takeaways or what you'd like to include in it. And if you know anybody out there that's in that job and just doesn't feel the loyalty, the community, or the results that they're wanting, they're looking in their closet and they can't find anything to wear and they're just miserable, they should come, because we can really help with that. And if they just don't know where they're going or what they're doing, or they're in a transition or a shift, or they've lost their job or whatever, bring them here, please. So I'm going to be sending this out. I'm going to turn it into a YouTube video, and I'll put it out there for everybody to share. And Liz, you're awesome. I really appreciate you being here today.
No worries. And can I just finish with, if people really want to see and read about it, go grab a copy of Business of the 21st Century by Robert Kiyosaki and or Rich Dad Poor Dad, where Robert actually, back in, I think it was 2009, the only business that doesn't fail during hard economic times is network marketing. It is the only one that grows.
And we're
in the right business.
We are, hon. We are so in the right place. And so the more we can tell other people, because it's shifting though, and people have had experiences, negative or positive or both, and they hang behind them. We have to understand, just like with everything right now, we're shifting. We are the pioneers. We are creating the results. It's a great time to be part of it. Come to our next one. And I really appreciate you being here. I'm going to stop.
Thank you. That was great. Ciao.